What is up, everybody? On a call with our client, Alexia, who is absolutely smashing it, and she has a super cool story. She joined our program, NLCA, 30 days ago. Alexia, if you could tell us where you were at 30 days ago and where you were prior to starting your business, that would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I was personal training at a gym, and money was looking pretty bleak, going down the drain pretty fast, and
To say
I
the
was
least.
yeah, and I was literally on Google starting to apply for food stamps, starting to apply for income assistance, and genuinely terrified of how am I going to pay rent and how am I going to buy food for this month and all of that, and just really income insecure. And and now with just like the tools and knowledge that I've basically implemented from NLCA, I have literally made my last year's income, which it wasn't like crazy or anything, but like 20,000 in, and I contracted that within my first month, and that is just absolutely mind blowing to me, and I'm still in shock, honestly. So
Yeah, that's insane. So you contracted 20K in your first 30 days. That actually puts you on pace for contracting $240,000 in your first year. But
yeah,
let's backtrack, right? Because you said that you were on the brink of, basically bankruptcy. You were applying for food stamps. You were unsure where you're going to live, how you're going to pay rent, but you took the ultimate risk, right? The ultimate risk is investing in yourself and choosing that you're actually going to be a business owner, which isn't always the most certain choice. What
right.
led you to make such a risky decision?
Well, I had been following your Instagram and LLCA's Instagram, and I really bought into what you guys were talking about, and you definitely kept reiterating that if you do this and you put in the work, you can achieve these goals that so many other clients have achieved. And like I genuinely believed in what you guys were talking about, and I was just kind of done with the gym taking like 40% of what a client pays like when you personal train them in person. And I knew I wanted to do something where I can like be my own boss and own my own business. And I know like I was going to put in the work. It was just a matter of having the tools and the knowledge. And, I kind of gave myself no choice other than to succeed. And I think that's kind of why it just like lit a fire under my butt. And I was like, all right, let's do it. Dive right into it. And yeah, took a chance. And it paid off.
Yeah, it's helpful when you don't have a plan B. So
Right.
let's talk a little bit more about your results, right? You said you
Mhm.
contracted $20,000 in your first 30 days. Tell us some more. Tell us some more about your business and what is getting you really excited.
Yeah, I mean, I think I didn't realize how much I would like sales, but
That
you
was
know, I yeah, and I just like started really creating more conversations with people, and networking a little bit more and putting myself out there that I had graduated from McKendree University with exercise science, and I just wanted to help people with their goals, and to eventually be able to now create job opportunities, sometime in the future, hopefully sooner than later. That would be the goal. But yeah, I mean, I actually am enjoying the sales part, which I didn't think I would. But I just
fun.
kind of dove right into it, and I think like I just go full beast mode sales right now, and it gets me really excited. So
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, and I fell in love with the sales side of things as well as the business side of things. And it's very strange, like how you go into it, like, oh, we're starting this coaching business, and then you fall in love with the whole entire business within itself. So, what do you think has been most helpful, right? When you first started out off, I'm assuming you didn't really know what to do, right?
right. I had no idea when it came to exactly like how to set up my Instagram and all the systems and everything. But what was cool with the modules, it just like lays it out for you step by step. And that's really what I needed. I have the work ethic. It was more like I just need the tools and the knowledge to be able to move forward, and be successful. So yeah, I mean that was like definitely the biggest thing I think that helped me was just like education.
Yeah, 100%. They say that you can't mow a lawn with a pair of scissors, right? You can work really hard at it, but you're never actually going to get anywhere. And that was much like me. And you said you resonated with my story. I was working really hard. I didn't lack the work ethic, but I didn't have an actual strategy. So you're saying
Right.
that that was the most helpful thing. Like you actually had an understanding of what to do.
Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, last question I got for you, Alexia. Obviously, there's people watching this that are on the fence. They're like, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I can do this. What would you say to the people that are weary of starting their own businesses but know they want to do it?
Right. I would just say to go for it. And I did it with like putting everything on the line, and it worked out for me. But that didn't come without, hard work. But the thing is, don't let your fear of failure, or those little fears of not being as successful as you'd hope to be, to hold you back, and just go for it, and not to let all these little things hold you back, whether it's, the systems that you have to have in place, or if your logo is perfect or your website's up. And just go for it. You'll figure it out as you go, and I'm still figuring it out. I'm
So am
only 3 days
I.
in, so we're working to get better from here. But it's like I just need to adapt and overcome, and I think like we're more versatile than we think, and to just go for it.
Absolutely. I'm still figuring it out too, so don't worry.
Yeah.
It's a never-ending process, right? But it's always a powerful question to ask. What would happen if I don't make this decision, right? And what would
Right.
have happened for you is a completely different life than where you're at right now.
Yeah, I originally was gonna go to grad school for physical therapy. I had tunnel vision on, like, doing that specifically, and NLCA completely changed my course of life. I actually denied the acceptance letter because I just see such amazing opportunity, and I have momentum right now, obviously, and I want to keep that rolling, and school's always going to be there, and I just want to pursue the flex effect for now and see what happens.
Well, let's get it.